If you're looking for laid-back restaurants to try while walking around the city, here is our list of casual dining spots. From authentic Valencian food to dining with a view, this list will have everything. Hey guys, I'm Paul.
And I'm Bea.
And this is Everything is Boffo. Before we start, quick disclaimer, fast food in Europe is actually healthier for you. That is because the EU standards have stricter food laws. Sure, the calories are the same, but what's in it is what counts.
Augusto di Carmen in Rosafa is one of our favorite pizza spots and pasta spots, actually. I celebrated my birthday with some friends over there and they were able to accommodate a party of 12, so that was nice. And I think I only reserved it the day before. So it was really nice of them that they could reserve it for me.
We go there to celebrate anything. We like to celebrate there. My favorite there is the tartufata pizza, which is truffle and arugulas and white sauce. I like white sauce in my pizza. So
With truffle.
With truffle. So that's what I order. That's my go-to.
Then I like the spicy pizza a lot, the Javoletta. I think that's what it's called, with the spicy sausage. That one's really good too. Sometimes we'll get the pasta, so we've also had their carbonara. But mostly we don't get appetizers because the pizza itself is like so big and we usually get like one pizza each. So we don't really get to try a lot because usually like we just order one thing and then we're done. So we have to go more. My friend said that the 4 cheese was really nice.
And the carbonara pizza was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember I ordered that too. But it's always a good spot to, if you just want to chill and have fun. That's a nice spot with a great, you're going to be in a great neighborhood.
So we went to 3 Indian restaurants the past year and we tried all of them. So the first one is Royal Buddha. That was the first time we tried and they have a menu del dia, so that was a good thing too. And then we tried Bhaarat, which also has a menu del dia, but we didn't do that. We just ordered a la carte. But it came out to about the same as if we ordered a menu del dia, so we could have just gotten that. But I wanted butter chicken, which wasn't on the menu del dia, right?
I did the menu del dia. No, I didn't?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Bhaarat also is a little bit more special to us because we celebrated Paul's birthday there with his mom and with our friends here in Valencia. And then the owner at the end brought out some shot glasses and we all, even his mom took a shot. So that one made it a little bit more special for us. And I think because we were a large group, it was more impressive because everything came out, I think, almost all on time, in time with everybody else's meals. And I think it was also the most flavorful butter chicken that I've had among all the 3. The third one that we went to is called Swagat. So that's another one that's, I think, a little bit higher end because there's no menu del dia for their menu. And then they also categorize their menu by sauces and they have so many. So I feel like in terms of menu, Swagat might be a little bit more complete. But in terms of, like, if you were to ask me the best tasting butter chicken out of all 3, and I've had it in all 3, Bhaarat to me is number 1 by a landslide.
But Swagat has the spiciest, but good in a good way, food.
Not gonna kill you spicy.
Right. Out of all the 3 restaurants, Swagat had me at spice.
Like flavorful spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way it should be.
So to me, I think if you want an intro to Indian cuisine and you don't want to spend a lot of money, I would recommend Royal Buddha first because they have a menu del dia and you get to try a little bit of, you know, like the entrante, the appetizer and the main course and then the dessert. But I would still lean towards Bhaarat for, I think now if we're going to Indian food, that's gonna be where I will want to point to first.
Well, also it has a view because you're by the Ayuntamiento. So if you're visiting and you're just within the center of the city, it's easier to just go to Bhaarat because they have everything. It's close to everything. If you go to Royal Buddha, you're gonna have to walk a little farther.
Swagat too. Swagat is actually very close to Royal Buddha, so they're both there. But I think if you want to try like a lot of like the sauces, if you're very curious, I think Swagat's menu it has a little bit more of that.
I think so. If you're more of a pro when it comes to Indian food, I think Swagat's gonna be the best bet for you. But all three are good.
Yeah, or Bhaarat maybe. Okay, this one, our friend Lauren told us about this, and then she found out that we ate here without her, and she got upset. Circo is a burger place in Gran Via, and by far I think this is like the best burger in the city. I mean, you can't compare it to Five Guys because Five Guys is like fast food, but I had the Circo burger, and that one just had like the regular lettuce, tomato, but the patty was really nice. A lot of times if you go to just a regular restaurant, the burger patty is almost like a sausage patty, like the egg McMuffin style. It really feels, the texture and the way it looks really feels like it's been like pre-manufactured. It's not just like the ground beef with, So I think that Circo was the first one we tried where it really felt like, oh, this is a real American burger.
I'm not a big burger person, but so when I go to a burger place for the first time, I usually order the very basic burgers that they have. And yeah, it was good.
What did you have?
Cheeseburger with bacon.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't get indigestion, so.
My stomach is actually like stuffer than his. So, yeah. I digest things better.
Thanks, Circo.
Oh, next one is a good one. We stumbled upon this when looking through places to eat in. It's always like a battle. Well, not a battle, but it's always like a chore when you're gonna go out to lunch with friends and they're like, where do you want to eat? I'm like, I don't know.
And thanks to the fork, we found Capilla Bistró. And through the fork, we were able to find out that this had really good reviews, and we were able to reserve our seats, and also we get a discount.
So which made ordering like a lot more fun. So we got the Caesar salad, and that one we shared, so that was good. And then they had Argentinian empanadas, which are open-faced. So this was something that was new to us. We tried a lot of empanadas like the Malbec, which is the one that's actually featured in their menu. Like it's the one that has a picture. And we also tried, which is my favorite, the cerdo a la cerveza con queso brie, which is the pulled pork that's doused in beer and then has brie in it. That one is always my favorite. And then what else did we have? We had the cheese one for sure.
The 4 cheese, yeah.
What else did you have?
I just eat whatever you order.
And then we also had the milanesa, which we did not realize was really, really huge. So,
but I think that's a good thing because depending on how hungry you are, these things, they probably come in.
The empanadas are small, yeah.
Yeah, they're small and they take long to cook. Maybe like 20, 30 minutes at the least. So if you're really hungry, you have to order appetizers, that's for sure.
The milanesa is not an appetizer.
Well, yeah, that's what we thought. We thought it was an appetizer.
But yeah, but this one is a good one. I like it because it's different. It's not just the usual Spanish fare that a lot of restaurants are ordering. So, and that cerdo, that pork is still by far the best I've had. I've tried the other empanadas there, but that's still my favorite.
And their Tinto de Verano is good too. So whenever we get guests here that want to have an experience inside the old city, it's hard for us to look for a spot as well. Because you go to these areas and sometimes the restaurants there are very touristy, their prices are higher than the usual, and sometimes you don't get the quality that you're expecting. But fortunately, there's this place called San Tommaso, which is an authentic Italian restaurant we try to bring our friends there, and they usually have a good time.
So we like the outdoor seating because it's tucked in a small side street. So that it's like has some natural light, but it usually doesn't get very hot or very cold in that area. And then, you know, it's nice and pretty. You're in the old city. So it's got a nice outdoor patio. You do have to come early though if you don't have a reservation. So we were there, I think, when it opened, like I can't remember, maybe 1 o'clock or something like that.
No,
And
I thought I was
we
going
had
to
our
say
choice
10.
of- no, I don't think they opened that early. So I think 1, I'm not sure. But we were there early, like just right when they're open, and then we had our choice of outdoor tables because they do get packed. We had eggplant parmigiana, which was very good. I've had the pomodoro. You had a carbonara?
The carbonara.
We had lasagna before too,
Right.
right? Yeah, so a lot of like nice, healthy, heavy dishes. Again, with the heavy dishes though, like I feel like we don't get to try a lot on the menu because it's just so carby. So I think it's a spot that you can go back to more times to try out different things.
Yeah, and you should bring coins because sometimes there's a gentleman there who sings and it adds to the ambience. So, you know, just give a little bit to that guy. And also Keanu Reeves dined there one time.
Really? How do you know this?
I saw the picture in their thing.
Ah, so you're like, 6 degrees of separation with Keanu Reeves. Oh, this one is more outside the city. So this happened because our neighbors said, let's go on a hike. And we're like, yeah, sure, why not? It's gonna be an easy hike, she said. So we go up the mountain.
Well, before we went on the hike, we were driving and then her husband was saying, oh, that restaurant down the street is one of the more famous restaurants in Valencia before we went on the hike. So, you know, the entire hike I was just thinking of that restaurant. But yeah, continue with the hike.
So we went on a hike, it was nice, and then we go down, and this is in Náquera, and I think it's the only restaurant in town. That's what my friend said. So they have a nice big outdoor seating area, and also a nice big restaurant inside. I looked inside when I went to the bathroom. So it's huge, and I think they're the only one operating that Sunday. So they are famous for their very, very, very large sandwiches, which we didn't have.
Because it was too big.
So we have to go back there. What we had instead were calamares, and we had the steak. What else did we have?
The ribeye steak. We had two.
Two of them. Oh my god.
Whew.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was
though.
good. It was good.
What else did we have?
Drinks. Patatas bravas was good.
We had
I
patatas
like that.
bravas also. So very traditional, like Spanish with the steak a la brasa. So,
For sure.
but next time we want to go back there and we're gonna have a sandwich. So.
Yeah, it's a very traditional Valencian sandwich that they eat. It's called esmorzaret, and that's what they eat for brunch. These gigantic sandwiches.
And they have different names. I think there's a sandwich there called Bea.
A sweet sandwich.
So maybe I'll get that next time.
So this one is a bonus for this list, and it's pretty much everywhere, not just in Valencia. You could go anywhere in Spain, find an El Corte Inglés, and go to the rooftop, and there's usually a nice seating area with a restaurant or a bar, and it's always the best views of the city. I kid you not. So here in Valencia, there's 3 El Corte Ingleses that we know of that have really good views.
Yeah, especially the one by the Ciencias has really good views of like the City of Arts and Sciences. So
And
that's a nice one to visit.
The one in the center also has a view of the old city.
You get to see like the apartments and the blue tiled roof of like some old church or something like that. It's pretty cool. We didn't really try much of their food. This is more like for drinks for us, I would say. Like this is where we would go if, let's have 1 drink, maybe 2, and go and have a nice view of the city.
So that's it. I hope this list helps you out.
Doesn't give you diabetes.
It sure helped us out, and we still don't have diabetes, knock on wood. But I hope it helps, and we're always on a hunt for good food spots, so we would love it if you put your favorite food spot that we didn't talk about in the comment section below. Maybe we could make a video out of it too.
Yeah, it could be our new spot. Thank you so much for all the subscribers who patiently wait for us to shoot out a video. And thank you also for supporting our channel by liking and subscribing, and also for buying us a coffee or the super thanks on YouTube. And if you want to know more about moving to Spain, you can also join our Facebook community.
We can't wait. We can't wait to see what you guys are gonna suggest. If you want to know more about living in Valencia or in Spain, you should watch this next video here.